Welcome back, everybody. 3KO Games here, and it's time for you to eat your vegetables. Make some healthy choices, my friends. Here come the Valiant, whatever they are, veggies. Why do they call themselves Valiant? Still Valiant. The event summon is here, challenge event is here, and we have 4 new veggies. Well, 1, 2, 3, and a random pineapple, which is also known as a fruit, but that's okay. Let's go in and take a look at what these guys can do. We're starting with Indigon, the mushroom. Hello, Indigon. Holding a, circular glowing orb with the mushroom in it on a stick. So that's pretty cool. 5-star blue monk, so we get a chance to resist status ailments. We're looking at 1278 team power. Slightly higher on attack, 1349, 1289 on defense, 2288 on health. Double limit break this guy, and you probably should with all of these. We're getting an attack up ether talent, so an additional 20% attack for the first 6 turns. Let's take a look at these family bonuses and passive skills. Ooh. So not only are you making Mega Fiends and that kind of stuff, but for 2 to 3 heroes, Fiends and Mega Fiends summoned by this character get 5 or 10% boosted attack, and Fiends and Mega Fiends summoned by this character get an additional 2 or 3% health. That's nice. This family still has the empowered resist special skill blocking, so you try to silence them or do whatever. And they're going to get 450 boosted health and gain 5% mana each time. That's a lot. And then, of course, the biggest thing are these fiends they get as part of their passive. Starts out as a seedling fiend. It's going to sprout on a new random enemy every turn. Seedling fiend for 2 turns, then a sprout fiend for 2 turns, and then a blossom mega fiend. They did change now that if you try to heal them and didn't heal them away, they're at least going to delay their sprouting to the next level by 1 turn. Those seedling fiends are at 50% attack and 20% health. Sprout Fiends, 75% attack, 30% health. And Blossom Mega Fiend, 250% attack and 60% health. All right. Pretty intense. Okay, let's take a look at the special skill brand of Reckoning. Average speed, 300% damage to all enemies. Not bad. Deals 5% additional damage for each Fiend or Mega Fiend owned by the enemies, up to 350% damage in total. So if this guy fires after he's given some Mega Fiends, that damage is just going to go up. Plus, if you can get this guy to fire a couple times, we're going to give everybody a damage received stack. All enemies receive is increased by 6%. That's a stack, max 10. You're not going to get to 10, but yeah, you might. Longer battles, you might get down the line a little bit. And then another stack that's a max 10. Allies get 4% mana generation. Man, I like this veggie quite a bit. I'm curious if Elspeth was also featured, had the same stats on the Mega Fiends. Yep. And Bartholomew. Yep, so this is kind of just the 5-star stat on the Mega Fiends. All right, now we can move more quickly with Broseph, who is some broccoli. Also 1278 team power. Sits a little bit higher, but almost perfectly balanced on defense. So 1320 attack, 1322 defense, 2294 on health. Fast speed, that's nice. And he gets an ailment immunity, ether power, for the first 6 turns. This is the same. Passive and family skills. And the fiends are the same. So we can just jump into superfood purification at fast speed. 50% health for the caster and nearby allies. I never love healers that don't heal everybody. But for this veggies case, maybe. Fast speed to 3. Uproots debuffs from the caster and nearby allies. They don't just say cleanse, but uproot debuffs, because it's not just ailments, it's also negative stacks and wither. Plus, the caster receives 7% boosted health for each effect removed. Wither effects are removed first. And that's 2 random ailments or stacks or wither. Then the latest is removed first. Okay. Plus, everybody gets growth. Or no, allies. All allies. Okay, at least all allies get the growth. 125 attack and defense. Just because of that veggie passive, even though I'm disappointed when healers don't heal everybody, yeah, you still got to level this guy up. That's great. We have a 4 and a 3 star. And what we're going to find here with the 4 and the 3 star is that the fiends are less powerful. 4 stars, 10% health, 20% health, or 45% health. So you can't just get one of these and bring them in on a 5-star war and have totally the same effect, which I guess is fair. Pineon, the pineapple, which is a fruit, has tangy torture, unless he's an artichoke. No, that's just a pineapple. Deals 415% damage to the target and harvests buffs from the target. So that's going to be growth and stacks and buffs. And we're going to do 2 buffs. And then the caster gets 6% mana generation. All right. Not bad. I'm not thrilled by the 4-star, and we'll take a look here at the 3-star Caleb. I guess that's cabbage, but he's blue. Is he not cabbage? I don't know what else he'd be. So we'll call him blue cabbage. So the fiends here are even smaller, 5%, 10%, 25% health for Seedling, Sprout, and Mega Fiend. And smaller attack, 20, 30, or 150% attack. So again, you can't just double limit break this guy, bring him in on 5-star wars, and have him have the same effect. I mean, it's still an effect. Maybe you want to do that. I don't know. Cabbage Barrage. So clearly, cabbage. Is the special skill. Average speed, 320% damage to the target, plus an additional 5% for each fiend or mega fiend owned by the enemies, up to 370% damage in total. And then the target gets attacked down for 4 turns. Okay, so both the 3 and the 4-star, they get the cool passive, but their actual skills I don't think are great. But I guess that's okay. The 5 stars are great. Indigon is going to be excellent. Broseph is still okay. And then there's still a chance that you pull Elspeth or Bartholomew. Appearance rates here are 1.0% chance to get a legendary featured event hero and a 0.3% chance of getting a legendary event hero. A rare event hero, 7.9. Epic event hero, 5.7. So that's that. Let's do a superstition here. 1 star. Well, I only have 2 pulls here. Let's just do them anyway and see what happens. All right. Blue. Caleb. I was hoping for Broseph or Indigon. Let's see. 1 more. and Valen. All right, well, hey, I got the 3-star veggie. That's kind of fun. Let me know down below what you think about these brand new heroes, and if you have any luck in your pulls. Thank you for watching the video, my friends. We'll see you next time.